Hello, children, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, today I have brought yet another poem for our revision and multiple choice question practice. This poem is Nine Gold Medals by David Roth. In this video, we will be covering the first four stanzas of the poem for revision and multiple choice questions. So, this poem is an inspiring story related to the Special Olympics, which is held for differently abled people. This poem takes us on a journey through the exhilarating experience of the athletes competing for gold, silver, and bronze medals, and the enthusiastic audience cheering them up. However, a dramatic turn of events occurred during the final event in this poem, children. 100-meter race. The event is 100-meter race. This dramatic turn that happens in the poem will leave you on the edge of your seat. Join me as we delve into the beautiful and uplifting poem. And later on, as you all know, we will also practice multiple choice questions. So let's start. The poem is like this in the first four stanzas. The athletes had come from so many countries to run for the gold, for the silver and bronze, many weeks and months in training, all building up to the games. All round the field, spectators were gathered, cheering on all the young women and men. Then the final event of the day was approaching, the last race about to begin. The loudspeakers called out the names of the runners, the 100-meter, the race to be run, and nine young athletes stood there determined and poised for the sound of the gun. The signal was given, the pistol exploded, and so did the runners on hearing the sound. But the youngest among them stumbled and staggered, and he fell on his knees to the ground. The poem is in narrative style, where a person who is watching this game, this race, is narrating the event. The language is very simple. You can understand just by reading the poem itself. So let's start with the meaning. The poem begins by describing how many athletes are present to compete in the Special Olympics. They came from all over the world and from a number of different nations. The medals they are contending for are gold, silver, and bronze. It also tells us about the months of tough training these athletes go through in order to compete in these events and earn a medal. In stanza 2, furthermore, the poem leads us through the vast audience that is present, cheering on the contestants. We witness how they enjoy themselves and cheer one another on, on throughout the day. Finally, the final event, the race, which race the 100-meter race begins. It is one of the most highly awaited events in this whole Special Olympics. In the third stanza, the names of the racers who will compete in this 100-meter race have been announced by the announcers. Nine people are taking part in total, and they are all hoping to win as they line up behind the starting point. They are all waiting for the gunshot to sound. In the fourth stanza, then the pistol explodes. It signals the start of the race. As a result of this, of the runners charge ahead along their own paths. An unexpected incident occurs though. What was that? The shortest athlete staggers and stumbles before collapsing on his knees to the ground. Here is the twist in this poem, which we will come to know in the next video. So here are the multiple choice questions for you all. Question 2. This is a very inspiring poem, children. If you are interested, read more about Special Olympics. How many athletes participate in the 100-meter race in this poem? 9. Correct. What happens to the shortest athlete during the race? He falls and stumbles. What is the setting of the poem? This is about the Special Olympics being held for differently abled people. So, who participates in Special Olympics? You can easily guess it now. Yeah. Next comes the question. What is the main theme of the first stanza of the poem? 9 gold medals. The diversity of athletes' nationalities. See, in the first line we read no that many participants had come from all over the world. Where this event is actually happening? On a track field, a racing track. So, what does the phrase "so did the runners" in line 2 of the stanza 4 mean? See, the runners heard the sound of the pistol, and the way the um, sound came exploding, the same way the runners also started running after hearing that sound. Which literary device is used in the line given below? It's alliteration. Can you find out? It's like stumbled S and staggered S. S, S, repetition of S. And he fell on his knees to the ground. Which figure of speech? It's imagery. Like you can make an image of the person falling on the track. Now, the word poised, what kind of effect it is creating in the poem? See, it suggests that the runners are calm and ready to race. Like they are, definitely they might be nervous, but they look calm. They're standing there. So many weeks and months in training, like no, they are exaggerating it, telling many weeks they have taken in training, though they take it. So it is basically metaphor. So the metaphorical meaning behind this comparison is that the athletes were working hard for an extended period to prepare for the games, and their efforts were gradually building up. If you read the first 2, 3 lines, no, you'll find out this comparison. So thank you again everyone for supporting my channel. Hope these videos are proving beneficial for you. Make the best use of these videos and score very good marks in your exams. Thank you.